Hi, folks. It's Dave here from Abbotsford, British Columbia. Wishing you a nice day today. It's been a good afternoon. I'll let you see outside. It's pretty miserable out here. Gray day. Yeah, not so good. But today I'd like to give you another little tour of my shop and a little bit of my testimony. Growing up, I never did so well sometimes, always focused on me, hung out with the wrong groups. And, I eventually came into my life where I said, you know what? Enough's enough. At a very young age, I went to Sunday school. It was odd. My parents sent us to Sunday school, but they never attended church themselves. But later on in life, I decided that I wanted to turn my life around and devote myself to God. I always loved Jesus, and he was always first in my life, but I strayed far away from him through my teen years and early adult years, where I wasn't focused on him. So I went and I got baptized at the age in my 40s. And then I started ministering. I ran a Bible group for guys that came out of prison and stuff. And they would be able to come to my group at my church. And so I devoted my life back to God. And I have a tattoo on my arm that shows when I was saved when I was about a young lad. I don't know if you can see it. There it is there. It says Ghost River, Alberta, 1979, 1980. And that's when I myself said the sinner prayer. But then, like I say, I drifted away, and when I was in my 40s, I turned myself back to God, and I said, no, it's time to do. And I always loved Jim Henson and what he did and his creations. And so I thought, well, what a better way to start the Christian Dummy Show. So at first, I'll give you a little tour. I really loved clowns. So my clown collection began, and it grew and grew and grew. And we've got millions of clowns around this house. Yeah, they're everywhere. But then I thought, that's not really doing like a Christian Dummy Show. So I thought, let's start making some ventriloquist characters, which I always really loved when I was younger. I would watch them. I'd be fascinated by these characters that came alive. So I started making. And he was my first one. Hey, Dave, what are you doing in here? Well, Frank, I give him a little tour. Am I your first creation? Yeah, you sure are, Frank. Thanks, Dave. You're always special to me. Yeah, so Frank, he was my first one. And then we carried on, making all our different ones. We have Mrs. Needles, Dr. Needles. This little guy is starting to come along. This is a new one that I'm creating. His eyes are pretty good. They move pretty good. He's out of foam. Oh! Scared Franklin. I'm scared! Oh, we have the demon. I'll get you. I'll get you. Haha. Jezebel. Now, Jezebel, she was made out of a foam head with a mouth. Yeah, and designed it. Here's one of my marionettes that I made. He's pretty neat. Yeah, and here's our workbench. Oh, there's JT. Hey, D, I like play basketball. Yeah. Oh, there's Tony up there sitting with the marionettes. Hey, Tony.
Hey, Dave. What are you doing in here?
Oh, I'm just giving the guys a tour of the shop.
Oh, okay.
And we got all the marionettes and, a little bit of the workshop. Oh, there's GT's coach. Hey, coach.
Hey, Dave. Get to work.
Oh, I will soon. Yeah, so I mean, we're having a lot of fun in the workshop today. Now I'm thinking of taking Jeeves.
Yes, master.
Hi, Jeeves. And I was thinking of, he's a Halloween guy, but he's got a beautiful cast head. So I was thinking of making him into a ventriloquist dummy. I'll have to cut out the eyes, jaw, and then install a mechanism into him. So it's time to get to work. Oh no, who's that?
You know who it is?
Oh, Dudley.
What?
You're the worst character of them all.
What are you talking about?
You know what? I think you're getting typecast. You're like Archie Bunker. What are you doing with all that hair on your lap?
Oh no, you put that there.
Whatever, Dudley.
Yeah, well, Dave, you better hurry up and you're supposed to fix my arm. Those rats chewed it off when I ran away, and you still haven't fixed it.
Yeah, well, maybe when you're stop fighting over hockey teams and getting in fights, knocked your eyelash off and still nursing a black eye.
Yeah, whatever, Dave. Learn how to talk without moving your lips.
Hey! Well, folks, that's enough of that guy. Anyways, another tour of the shop. So that's our next project. We're going to see if we can turn Mr. Jeeves into a real working ventriloquist dummy. So, from all of us, from the workshop, we'll see you soon with another episode of the Christian Dummy Show. And again, if you have any extra spare puppets or dummies you want them to appear on the show, send them in to the address on the link. So, keep loving the Lord, everybody, and we'll see you next time on the Christian Dummy Show. Bye!